What if you had everything you wanted? Wealth, fame, power. Do you think it would make you happy or fulfilled? Would you be able to say you're living a good life? But what is a good life anyway? Is it really just material wealth we're talking about? Or is it something more profound? According to Aristotle, a good life consists of living virtuously through the virtues or goods we acquire throughout our lifetime. These goods are categorized into bodily, external, and goods for the soul, all of which must be satisfied in order to live well or have a good life. In terms of our more objective needs, we often refer to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, where we must first address the most basic of needs, our physiological, before we can satisfy others and address our need for self-actualization. But would satisfying all the human needs eventually lead to a good life? What about the common people? How do they view a good life? More specifically, what is our perspective on it? The Filipino perspective of a good life. In a country where, according to a survey and census conducted by the Philippine Statistics Authority in 2015, the average annual income of a family is estimated to be about 267,000 pesos, has an average of around 4.4 members per household, and where poverty is very prevalent in society, with an estimated 30% of the population living in poverty or Class E, but is still able to rank 71st happiest country in the world. How do they view a good life? Through surveys conducted, we have determined what some Filipino families need or want in order to call their life good. Financial stability. Not necessarily in order to accumulate material goods, but rather so that they may be able to provide for their family, to be able to put food on their table at least 3 times a day. Social connections. Families also consider the peaceful relationships of their loved ones and the people around them. They perceive a good life where everyone in their community is able to give a helping hand to one another. And lastly, contentment. Simply being satisfied and accepting what they already have. The views of Filipino families on what is a good life are substantially influenced by our values as a nation, especially our family-orientedness and our sense of unity in our community or bayanihan. These values determine what we prioritize and are what make us strive and work for a better life, one that we may call good. Although each family had a different opinion on what a good life is, they are all connected through these values. So, are you living a good life?